You're like a circle that floats around me, keeping me safe and sound. And when I fall, you tied a rope to me.
Good morning everyone and welcome back to the vlog. In today's episode, we are going to be updating you guys on what's happening to my classic cars. Let's go. So excited to drive RWB Archangel on the highway because we have the new Fab Speed muffler bypass. Proper cold start.
I get to push myself to victory.
Finally got the classic speed. Before I bring you guys around, I'm just gonna walk around the shop and get some updates so that I can do a proper update to you guys and show you what's happening. From the top of my head, we're working on some new car furniture. We have the rear of the Porsche that we're making a sofa, but we will be updating with the GT40. The last time we saw the GT40, we cut up the fenders, we put the wide body kit, and we're now trying to put an electronic power steering into the system, and we're trying to bag it also because the car is so low, the tires are so wide that it makes sense to update all these things. We also have some headlight updates and some little small details on the car. We also have some of the panels for the Volkswagen chassis, the bus that we're doing. It's gonna be over here. I'm gonna update also with what's happening with that. The C6 Corvette we brought out on track last time. It had fueling issues. I don't know what's happening with that. Maybe we can test drive the 69 Mach 1, which we are selling. In case you guys are looking for a 69 Mach 1, this car is ready for sale. We just had issues with the power steering whining. The 68 Camaro, we're widening the fenders. We're gonna check on that also. RWB Victoria is here. The Skyfiro is here also. It got new air suspension management from Kyle. And then the BM Vet, we're not doing anything yet to the BM Vet. We haven't had any reason to revive that car just yet. And then the Charger, not much updates on the Charger. The Charger needs to be, new wheels need to be mounted on the Charger. The Grand Sport Corvette, we are finally happy with that already. And then I think that's it. That's all the cars that we're gonna update. But yes, before I bring you guys around, I'm gonna get myself updated so that when I bring you guys around, it's a smooth conversation and updating you guys with what's happening. So see you guys again in a bit. Okay guys, I just finished doing all my updates. The shop is super busy. It's super packed with cars, as you can see. Here on the first lifter we have a Cuda. This is a shop car. They're doing a front suspension upgrade and we're gonna mount an LS3 with an automatic gearbox. This car will be on sale later on. The Cobra that we test drove in the other video has been repainted. That's actually going to a new owner. This car is out for test drive. It just got a tune-up. That from the other video had fueling issues and still no updates on that. I got to test drive the Mach 1 for lunch. The red Camaros for test drive also. Kyle needs to come back to the Skyfiro because the air suspension is down again, but we're waiting for drive shafts for that. This is my friend's 69 Mach 1. We're just waiting for interior panels for that, but that's almost done to complete. Here we have a 67 Coupe, if I'm not mistaken. That one had suspension issues and we just redid that. The red Z is my Z and we're waiting for a lot of parts for that gearbox, the engine that we're building in the farm. The roll cage is missing. 67 over there, that's my other friend, and we're just waiting for his upgrade parts. He ordered the new serpentine belt system and all that. My Charger also waiting for wheels on that, and then the Cobra waiting for a automatic gearbox. So let's go down and look at all the projects. This is gonna go down to second skin soon. An orange chair, gonna sell that. Check out the Gulf Livery GT40. We have a new header system and we've done a cross pipe system, hoping that this doesn't overheat the motor, but look how beautiful the work is. So we try to do sort of equal length in that sense where we're basically extracting and scavenging the air properly from both sides. So really curious to know how this is gonna sound. So this apparently is the new steering rack already on the GT40. This is going to be an electric power steering driven system. but we're waiting for a little few fittings so that we can complete the build. We're also realized that we need to cover a lot of these holes where the water enters, and yeah, somewhere there the water enters to here also. It's because the front has this little vent over here and the water drips inside, which in turn goes down to your feet. This is our client's MRS and we're redoing the bumper. Some of the fiberglass panels needed to be redone because they were not good fitting and then they were very heavy, so we decided to remold some of them to make it a better project. Actually looks good as a convertible. So a lot of the fitting or a lot of the gapping is what we sorted out here. That's why the car has been with us for a while. Gapping like this we weren't happy with, especially the door gapping. I'm very particular about that because that's very highly visible. So things like this on the fender. So like this we need to sand this down. In this side of the shop we have a car that is looking for a serpentine belt. I think this one's for tune-up. The white 240Z is for sale. If you guys are interested, this one's for sale. You can contact Classic Speed. This one we have issues. As you can see, it's way too low, so we might have to widen the front fender. It has a huge power bulge because this has a supercharged engine, so that power bulge is legit. The R33 GTR, we're waiting for parts. Also, the owner has been not replying to us, so we don't know what to do. The E28 is going down finally to go to the dyno, and finally I think next week we'll be able to release this to the owner. I have to clean all this out, it's so filthy. The DX is gonna go up next, and the checkup board, that one's a full checkup also. This one waiting for a panel, that's waiting for headers. This, when I took this out on track, the Grand Sport Corvette, we had a sound in the steering rack which I wasn't happy about, but the tuning is actually great already. The side burner exhaust covers also were too thin, so we got to update those. I need to make it a little thicker. As you can see, it's actually twitching out. After that, we're going to do the headlight covers, detail the whole car, bring it down to Manila so that we can market it for sale also. Okay, now we are going to move to the painting side, or the denting and painting side. So GT40 panels. This is I guess half a shell of the 67. We're missing a quarter here, so we have, this is on hold basically. Same with this, we're missing the quarter. Shortage of supply. Over here we have a Porsche seat for sale. This is like a blue-green if I'm not mistaken, and we are developing a rear section of the seat also, so I might want to trim it just a little because I find it a little too big, especially with the rear. We have storage area though. This whole area will open so you can put some stuff inside. Volkswagen Combi. Here is the face as you remember, but here is the new chassis. It's a lot of work. On the floor we have a rear couch for a 65 that needs to go to paint also. This car waiting for parts. Lunch break. This is where we do the couching. Oh, I still have this. I think this is a dyno if I'm not mistaken. Beautiful Cobra, again waiting for a gearbox. The other side of the shop. This one sold already, that one sold already, so just waiting for them to be picked up. But yes, let's go to the paint side. So we are selling these rotisseries and car jigs. If you guys are interested, these are available. We do have some more stuff here that needs to be junked also. My airbag trailer, that's pretty useful, it's just that we have no storage for it. Here we have RWB Victoria, nothing happening, no updates for that. Forgot what this car needs. I think this is here for storage. I need to get rid of the tire mounter over there, but the problem is it was 110 and it was plugged to 220, so it burned. This one waiting for parts, that one waiting for the owner. Here is the Camaro and we are widening the car. We decided to copy sort of the way the fenders were on the art car, but the problem is because of the extreme angle of the lower portion, it actually looks very weird. I love these new wheels, ESR wheels. So what we did basically was to add more offset and then use the same tires to just move the wheels out. Let's look at the fronts. The fronts don't look that bad, but it still has to be widened. I just like the new lips on the wheels. Just makes the car look way better. So we're gonna have to trim the fender later on, but this is gonna look so good. More updates. My combi in the back there, all these panels that need to be sorted out. Black 911 here, waiting for an engine. It has been rebuilt, but lots of things need to be done. My BM vet just looks like it's been demolished over there with all the boxes, but that was running, and I just need time and space to work on that. But basically that'll be up and running maybe next year. This one should be done soon. These are fiberglass door panels from Hotel Ava. So we are making it here because it makes sense, because every 3 or 4 years you have to change the wood. So now with the fiberglass, they last like 10 years easy. A lot of the stuff from Car Porn are actually placed here. I still have the kit for the M5, I think the kit for the McLaren, and then the kit for Black Manta. It's all here. Problem when you're doing fiberglass is everything piles up, as you can see. This place needs to be cleaned out. We have a front cut over here. It's lunch break now, and we're gonna take a break. After that, we'll go test drive the Mach 1. But let's do a quick B-roll of the cars here, and then we're gonna have some lunch. It's been a while. The car has been finally done, and we just did some short pulls here, and pretty happy with it. Engine sounds very healthy, it's pulling really good, brakes feel good. Let's go for a drive outside the base. Maybe a small alignment, probably. I can feel the front just feels just a little pointy, but nothing we can't fix with a good alignment. Brakes are pretty solid. Side mirror needs to be fixed. Can't see anything on the right side mirror. Just finished our test drive. Check out the new trunk. I had this all cleaned out. All the tools are strapped underneath the cover so that nothing moves anymore. We have a kill switch here for long-term storage, a charging port if you're gonna battery tender the car. So we have issues. The front sway bar bushing, that's what we were hearing, it's super noisy. Steering and the clutch pedal need to be redone, but overall I love this car. Love how it looks, love how it drives. That was fun. Now we're gonna head back to Manila, and I'm probably gonna end the vlog. I'll see you guys again soon.